Well, of war. By Tiopoku Prempe, running mate Emma Dr. Baumia Air Trendy. Nina Nen Sema Wakoka. I say anti-gain deal. Sa Trumuno. Man and my head and then Beman and Beman. I say NDC for the D can for buy. Someone on the education minister. I say somewhere 2019. I say that schools no. Omo call the column. Obisha, you are kind, no. Also, no room. Na NDC for I ready say on per se, omo the back out. Even Okoso can say NDC for the malam for near so for echo crashing. Said the bear omo church and Kuala, and also Moko church or more mohon. Quire bear money bear my Exp0sed or ban or by Exp0sed. All of all, like in some of the Oka be brain na moment has a video no. Embra.
The vice president, Odini Humi, Ononsa, Uncle to a book, F1 Musa, Omiduaba, Oni Sabe, to move for the Ediagro. The Bible to a book of Yao. That's a book, President Bakubi, Uncle to a book. Odo, book, no company. Nabu said, Wakayo, was it on me? Only over. Over the Gisad back on the Hono. Although than Paso, that means you do more. No, I don't know what I quite Paso, I quite better no down and say. Oh, we are not Sakaji is Kawakwano or the two book. Now Bobo Chief restored to the culture and said, then where you are. Ola Chiniana, men of the education minister. And I'm the who says, say, my curriculum. As a son, send Kolawa school, then show us everyone. The patrol the band here, the two see I'm not changing me, or no could the trouble aqua. And no book for suffer, and the man for, and no book cross, and no book chain collar, teacher for one chain collar, said the Burma, Kissy Burma, said your bar, I didn't bar or bar. Sadio was a Cosmo Gano. A Tina Dramani Bahama, petty president. Obiadi 2 times, Obiadi 2 times,
Much later.
The subject of sexuality education has become a very important matter, particularly for the youth in our societies. Indeed, the changing societal context, characterized by the free flow of information, media pluralism, and the social media, has necessitated the need for education systems to provide accurate information of sexuality education. We in Ghana have a guideline that I've shared with you that we see it is imperative if this nation should develop that sexuality education should be part of the curricula that we will launch this year in September, all the way from kindergarten to senior high school. Let me congratulate UNESCO and partners for the timely nature of this high-level dialogue among ministers of the four regions, Eastern, Southern Africa, Western, and Central Africa, to shift the discourse and the implementation of comprehensive sexuality education in Africa.
Wonderful. So, it's a way no kind. Oh, but then they say this for the cover by. Sometimes, like Okasa, you especially say be a Okasetia NPP. Now say we anti-NPP, like you say now say we NDC. But then yes, sir. Abaya otiso ono na sem na aba na yeka. Ena nyoma woye no obia ni. O even abaya no kra ni se de woye ne enye e dead pipi. Oso mo be say beka. Wo eno no kwada chen. We na Blakk Rasta reacted to some na to kan. That's why the Blakk Rasta esi blasted no. Obisia enya agro. Okay kan bi kire no papa. Mo me kwa Blakk Rasta video. Embra.
When it comes to politics in Africa, especially Ghana, it's about who can lie the most. And when it comes to political communication in our politics right here in Ghana, it's about who can insult the most. That is why people like Abronye have positions in politics today. As for NAPO, I have lost it for him totally. NAPO has no credibility. If Baumia is the king of lies, NAPO is the emperor of childish and infantile lights, a medical doctor. And when he opens his mouth to speak, fathers and parents who wanted their children to be medical doctors change their minds immediately. If NAPO was the only medical doctor in Ghana, nobody would find that profession noble enough to want to belong to it. True or false? A medical doctor who does not know the last time he saw a syringe. A medical doctor who does not know the last time he saw the medical dictionary. A medical doctor who does not know the last time he saw the four walls of a hospital. A medical doctor who does not know the last time he saw a patient. A medical doctor who does not know the difference between Ebola and COVID-19. Is that one to a medical doctor? My brother, my sister, as for NAPO, I'm just falling short of saying that he is a very, very, very bad influence on the medical profession. Blakk has spoken that NAPO is going around. Look, you could see how desperate they are for power. So desperate. Running mates and presidential candidate are both busily looking for the newest lies to unleash on the people.
Well, Blakk Rasta, I don't know. Well, blasting the pool left and right center. Oh, sometimes it just say be a obi pe, ne say be a ibeka say tia penny bi. But depending on say the penny be ye no, and the ma kwala e ka say tia penny. It's also a nyefe. Oh, and yet, well, ever for the past 2 or 3 weeks in the demonstrations now, and of course, we my Ghana. Oh, but to say, Hanum demonstrate way more. When Sam George, or you'll be or standing against Trumuno. So, almost a demonstration. No more culture buying so on bomb on size our bill. Bill on the parliament passing, I could talk about any on person best sign. Almost two and I almost 10 to score extra a buying so many abre. It was a sign. And my mouth will be brain. I can say, Trumu. Yet, oh my Ghana, I was some MP, Christo so MP, Ella Cremosome so MP. Now then, I buy one person best sign. I'm an abayemra. Say, oh my Ghana, yen jintu. Ade. So Sam George mo. A demonstrate here. No matter that demonstration. And rest is here.
So boy, can I see all the Ghana flags in the air? Now the Attorney General is working in cahoots with the plaintiffs to delay the case. Our Chief Justice and the Judicial Service of Ghana have decided that instead of dispensing justice, they will engage in press encounters. In the last 3 weeks, they have issued 2 press statements and held 2 press conferences. We don't pay the Chief Justice and the Judicial Service of Ghana to issue press conferences. They are not a media house. We pay them to dispense justice and dispense justice expeditiously. At this point in time, Madam Chief Justice, you are supposed to be an enforcer of speedy judicial service, but you are not only becoming an impediment in the wheel of justice, you are actually a cog in the wheel of the justice delivery of our country. And we are calling on the Chief Justice to sit up and deliver judgment in the case. In her press statement yesterday and interview yesterday, she seeks to blame the Attorney General for the reason why the case is not going on. Madam Chief Justice, the reason why Parliament cannot proceed with transmitting the bill is because you have failed to issue a judgment in the injunction case, and that was completed on the 17th of July. 10 weeks ago, you have no excuse. Give us judgment today. If you don't give us judgment today, we conclude that you, Madam Chief Justice, are a proponent of LGBTQ and an appointment of the government. Chief Justice, it was because the Chief Justice is showing double standard in the delivery of justice. On the 29th gave judgment for the Attorney General and for government. She must do same for the people of Ghana. We demand pay. It is our taxes that pay her salary. She either pay heed to what we are saying, or the power of the people will make it uncomfortable for her to continue to be a god in the will of the delivery of justice. Because justice delayed is justice denied. We are heading to the Supreme Court and we will get justice today. Thank you very much for coming.
We know that His Excellency and the President have disappointed us already. We are counting on the Chief Justice not to make the disappointment that we feel more painful. We think that she should stop being used as a cover for the inefficiency of the President. We think he and his government have done everything to frustrate this bill from day one. And so we are not surprised about their attitude. What we are surprised about is the compliance of the Chief Justice in this endeavor to frustrate this from becoming law. We hope that our thinking is wrong, and we believe that a timetable that is put out, that will expedite action, will put our fears to rest, and we will count on her as a faith-believing person. I know she's a Christian, I know she engages in evangelism, and I know that she reads the Bible, and she knows that her Bible tells her about this act. And I believe that many other Christians are expecting her to do the right thing. And we call on her not to become that roadblock against this bill becoming law. Whether the Attorney General responds or not, she has what it takes to empanel the court to take a decision on the case that is before her.
We want to thank God for today. We are here in the name of Ghana, not any political party, not any individual. We are crying for Mother Ghana, and as members of Parliament, we approve the bill on LGBTQI++++. And unfortunately, some people say they accept man to man, woman to woman. When your son or your daughter brings the same male for marriage, will you accept it? And when those people get married, some of them go out to adopt people's children. And what are they teaching those children? Or what are they going to teach those children? And some people place an injunction. The case is at the Supreme Court, and we are calling on the Chief Justice. We know she has met with all those she has to meet with, and we are calling on her to pass judgment on the injunction so that we, the good people of Ghana, we will proceed with this bill, and we are calling on the President of the Republic of Ghana.
Please subscribe, comment, and share for more content.
LGBTQ++. They came to tell us that one man, one wife. Today, one man, one wife. They want us to practice LGBTQ++. We are saying a big no, and we are calling on everybody to rally behind the churches. Everybody should come on board. Let's march to the Chief Justice and ask her for judgment to enable us proceed on the bill and to enable Ghanaians have freedom. We are calling because with this LGBTQ, there will be no blessings on us. We are saying that we need the blessings of God to move on as a people. God bless us for all. Yehovah Ajaw
Say this, you call no. Sam George Mo, so the no. Omo catch rabbi so on bomb modern na on science bill. Na embeye mra ewo o my Ghana. The video ni bisia. Answer na no. Me pese me da Trust GH ase. Your mother will manna meet me nya those videos because omo keka boom. Kojo Blakk. And I was a pan yamishra. On the keka those videos in a boom mama kofa. Media ashishemu. Yeah, your mother will yes and commit me yet sa video. So Trust GH. Ubet Marco checking out. Trust GH. Oko YouTube. Trust GH. Baba. We post a lot of stars. Bit Malcolm. Check it out. No one subscribe. Aha. Eya Zinga TV. Makra.
Thank you so much for watching. Kindly don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stay safe till we meet in the next one. I love you and it's bye for now.